Gotta clean up here. I look like Grizzly Adams. I gotta take the kids out, get some food. I brought them some snacks and stuff. But it's not gonna be the longest live, but we will do some Trump talk. The great President Donald J. Trump. We'll start with the Trump song, the victory song. Listen, Trump is a warrior. He's a barbarian, and that's why I tell my wife, you have to be. She's dealing with stage 4 cancer. My wife. It started from breast cancer, went to the brain, to the spinal cord. I said, you're a barbarian. You're a fighter, just like the great President Trump. So I dedicate this song to my wife. God bless her. I love her with all my heart. And to President Trump. It is called Donald J. Trump, Never Surrender, Never Stop Fighting. Written by yours truly, Richie Lavoie, a.k.a. the Apefather. Oh, this is like Rocky Balboa music here. That is the President Trump, Never Stop Fighting, Never Surrender song. What's up, Angie? Back to the Future. I don't know if this is the real Back to the Future or the fake Back to the Future. This is definitely the fake Back to the Future. So I'm not going to read his comments. Listen, here's the bottom line here. I don't really want to deal with so much hate. I don't want to kick everybody off here, but I want to keep these lives positive. I told all of you, the live streams are different. You want to be negative, you could be negative in the videos, in the video comment sections, but let's get rid of this moron. I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with these idiots. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. Angie, let's pin that comment. So I love you, Angie. Thank you. I just pinned my Cash App. Let me explain something to everybody, and I think Angie knows this, okay? Is the Apefather bankrupt? No. Is the Apefather poor? No. Is the Apefather struggling? No. Okay, so a lot of people, well, at least the haters, they're trying to make something beautiful ugly. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make something beautiful ugly. Here's what's going on. And I'm going to explain. I don't know how many. I think I'm going to have to explain this, Angie, like a billion times because these people just don't get it. Okay. Yes, there is tragedy in my family right now. My wife is dealing with a terrible disease, stage 4 breast cancer, which she's been dealing with it since 2017, but it has gotten bad to the point now where she's at home. It's, palliative care now. It's really conventional treatments can't help anymore. It went from the breast to the brain, formed 3 tumors. She had to get brain surgery to remove a gigantic tumor, a 9 centimeter tumor, and then it spread throughout her whole spinal cord. They're saying they want to do like whole brain radiation, which is worse than cancer itself. The doctors don't even want to do it because the side effects are so terrible. They don't even want to do it. So now let me explain to you why I ask people to consider to do a kind gesture. It's out of respect. Respect. That's it. Like, am I bankrupt? See, you know what's crazy? Do I not keep it real? Do I not tell everybody the truth? Like, because a lot of people ask me, like, hey, I get these questions a lot. They're like, "Does your wife have health insurance?" I said, "Yes, very good insurance." Okay, but like I said, conventional treatment doesn't really work anymore. That's the thing. So now it's more or less kind of like holistic. Where we're hoping that turmeric. I've heard great things about turmeric. I'm not a doctor. It's not medical advice. Don't listen to me. But turmeric with the black pepper extract, it's been really helping her with her pain. It's been really, really helping her. Again, it's not medical advice. I'm not saying turmeric is the cure for cancer, or I'm just saying that it's been doing well. But where we're at right now is it's a matter of respect. Like the song by Billy Joel, A Matter of Trust? Okay, it's called A Matter of Respect. Like, let's say, maybe you could relate. Maybe one of your family members had terminal cancer. Maybe one of your close friends had terminal cancer. You understand? Or maybe currently someone in your life is dealing with cancer. I actually think we should all help each other. I had this idea the other day, and I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it is a brilliant idea. Everyone I see that's dealing with terminal cancer in some way, shape, or form is asking for support, and they deserve it. God bless them. Listen to me. They deserve all the support in the world. Okay, they deserve all the support in the world. But I see a lot of them. I see them, they have GoFundMe pages, whatever the case may be. And they're like, support us. I think it's a good idea if kind of all of like everyone who has cancer should work together as kind of like a network. You understand? Like I refer my audience to you, you refer your audience to me, and could you imagine together if we all worked together, how amazing that would be? And I'm going to make videos on this. I'm going to make videos on this. I really think, see, because the problem is they're only dealing with their network. This is what the problem is. Let's say there's a mother out there right now who has cancer. She might be reaching out to her friends. She might be reaching out to her family, but that's it. And then it ends. That's the end of a network. Imagine if, like, somehow if we all connected together. You follow me? Oh my God, that would be a huge network. And that's why this concept of the dollar idea, I think, is a great idea. Like a lot of people think I'm a psycho. See, you know what it is? You know what a dollar is to most people? A dollar is nothing. A dollar is like, what do you do? What can you possibly do with a dollar, right? You know, you can't even afford a Snickers bar. Like if you go get a candy bar nowadays, it's more than a dollar. I don't think anything is a dollar. A cup of coffee is not a dollar. I went to Dunkin' Donuts the other day. I spent $42 to get coffee, donuts, and I think a hot chocolate. I spent $42 at Dunkin' Donuts. So really, there's not much you could do with a dollar. Would you agree, right? Wouldn't it be nice to help a family going through cancer? I mean, I'm just saying, I think it's a nice thing. And not just for me and my wife, but for all people. Listen to me. Not just, I don't want you to think it's limited to me. All families out there dealing with cancer. And I really would like to be, if I could, the figurehead in a way. I'd like to become maybe someone that could be recognized that could help all families one day with cancer, not just with my wife, but how could I do that? Maybe by networking. You know what I mean? Maybe by networking. Like if someone who has cancer, like I don't think this is such a bad thing. You understand? Would say, you know what, Father, God bless your wife. Here's a lousy dollar, let's just say. Okay, a dollar. Like I'm not asking for a lot of money, a stupid buck. Okay. I would make so many videos for that family. I would keep talking about that family over and over to my audience. You understand? I would make video, live streams. I would open up my entire network to help that family. Okay. And I don't think $1 is a lot to ask. I don't. Maybe people look. I feel it's a service. You know, a lot of people feel what I'm saying is not, but I think it's a service. I think creating a video and constantly promoting someone is a service. I don't. It's not. I'm not a charity. I'm not a 501c. You know what I mean? I think it's a service. Okay, that's where my Cash App is, and the dollar is going to help another mother, another woman that has breast cancer, that has stage 4 cancer. It's not like, see, people have this concept that I'm taking this dollar, I'm going to buy McDonald's. They're psychos, these people. No, it's going to help another mother, another wife with cancer, with stage 4 cancer. So I think it's a beautiful thing. And if anybody's interested, like I said, but let me be clear, because I have to watch everything I say. The dollar that you would be contributing to the Richard Lavoie, see that Cash App, or if you prefer to do a super chat, it's up to you. That's directly benefiting my wife. That's not benefiting, I want to be crystal clear because I got to watch everything I say. That is not benefiting another family with cancer. And it's an idea I have. What I'm saying is that I want to start making videos about this. If there are other families that are dealing with cancer, maybe they might want to consider kind of networking with me. That's a separate issue. Like, in other words, like I said, if they said, "Hey, Father, here's a buck. God bless your wife. A stupid lousy dollar. Here's a dollar, just for the sake of a kind gesture." And again, not because of money, not because of any bad reasons. Just say, "Hey, God bless. Here's a buck. God bless your wife." Like, when you go into church and you put $1 in the concessions, or you light a candle, you put the dollar in there. Okay, that's all it is. It's a sign of love. It's a sign of support. That's all it is. I'm not begging anybody. Don't do it, mother effers. You don't want to do it, don't do it. I am not begging anybody. It's just a sign of love. And in exchange for that dollar, I would make a tribute video for you. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily have to be for you, Like, let's say you said to me, "Hey, Father, I have a family member currently dealing with cancer." You understand? I would make a tribute video for your family member, trying to help them get support. Of course, I can't guarantee they would get support, but I would try my very best. I would make a video in their honor. I would tell a story. You could tell me what they're going through. I would play a nice, beautiful piano piece I would write for them. Isn't that a nice thing to do for $1? I think it is. All these haters are trying to make it seem like I'm the most horrible person in the world. No, you want to hear the most horrible person in the world? I'll tell you. Some psychopathic pizza delivery woman. Did you hear about this lady? She goes to a hotel. This poor mother, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's with her boyfriend. She's with her 5-year-old daughter. She orders pizza. What happened was the meal, I guess she got some food other than pizza, but it was like 30 something dollars, right? So she gives the woman $50. The woman that's the pregnant mother gives the pizza delivery woman $50. So the pizza delivery woman says, "I have no change. It's company policy. We can't give change." She wanted to keep, in other words, the $20 tip. She was trying to connive. She was trying to, be a little con artist there. You understand? So long story short, the pregnant mother comes back. She has exact change now. So she gives the woman, like, let's say the meal was $30. She gives her $32. So which means she pays for her meal, and she gave the pizza delivery woman $2. Hey, she didn't want to give a change. Okay. Anyway, this crazy psychopathic Norman Bates lunatic woman goes out, takes the $2, finds this psychopathic guy, goes back to the hotel room with a frigging gun and a knife. The boyfriend puts the family in the bathroom, the little girl, the 5-year-old girl, like at gunpoint, and her boyfriend. And this psychopath goes on to stab this mother 14 times that was pregnant. I have to still see. I hope that she's doing well. She's in my prayers. Name of the Father, of the Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. She's in my prayers. But that's a psychopath. Okay, you want to talk about a bad person? You want to talk about a psychopath? That's a psychopath. Zandy Savage Edgy breaks my balls all day long. You see him, right? He breaks my balls. Are you going live? Are you going live? And then he's not here. He breaks my balls all day. Every comment I read, Zandy's like, "When are you going live?" And I just wrote him back. I'm like, "Are you going to be there?" And he's not there. Big surprise, Zandy. But anyway, getting back. So, as you can see, the Cash App is on the bottom, the $ Richard Lavoie. There's no space in between my first and last name. I really, really Don't care if you don't want to support my wife. I want to be crystal clear. We are not begging anybody. We are not in a desperate need, okay, for any type of financial assistance. It really is a service I'm at. You want to know the service I'm really actually trying to do is to try to help people. This is really where I'm kind of going with this thing is if there's a family member out there who has cancer, I would really like to network with that family. That's where I think I'm heading with this. That's where I think I'm heading with this because I really feel we can help each other. I think that we both could help each other by working with each other. Or like I said, I would make a tribute video. It could be for you personally, or let's say if someone in your family is dealing with cancer. You might say, Rich, my uncle, my aunt, God forbid, I'm just saying, my cousin, they're dealing with cancer. If you contributed $1, again, I am not a non-for-profit company. I am not a 501c, but it's a service to the Cash App. I would make a video, you understand, for your family member. It would be a tribute video where I play the piano. I can mention a story. If you'd like me to mention their story, it's up to you. I think it's a beautiful thing to do. Anyway, that's it. So we'll stop talking about that for a little while. Let's see who's here. Wow, there's a lot of comments that I just saw. I'm trying to read some of these comments here. All right, let's look. When people are coming here with extreme hate, like this guy who's obviously not Back to the Future, I'm kicking you off. I'm kicking you off. Extreme hate, you're gone. I don't want to deal with extreme hate anymore, okay? You have the right of freedom of speech, but not extreme hate. So anyway, Rich, why did you make fun of Dale's appearance? I didn't make fun of Dale's. He's the one making fun of me and my wife, G-Dog, you've been behind. People are insulting me, saying my wife has fake cancer. And that's another thing. Everyone's trying to make it seem like I'm a loser, I'm bankrupt, I don't support my family. I mean, you haters are really bad, man. You're horrible people, man. I mean, really. So I had to make a video before correcting everybody. I had to make a video. I'm the greatest father. I'm the greatest husband. I mean, my wife doesn't lift a finger. She doesn't lift a finger. I go out, I do all the shopping. I come home, I take care of her. I bring her all her medication. I went to CVS, I bring all the medication, everything for her. I take it to the doctors. I clean up the house. I take the dogs out. I take the kids to school. I pick the kids up. I take the kids out. I took the kids to the movies. We saw the Sonic Hedgehog 3. I took the kids to the movies. I take the kids out to eat. I'm doing everything. I take care of my mom. She's in rehab. I bring her food. I take care of her. And I have to listen to these haters all day long, acting like I'm a loser. See, people are like making fun of me, and they're not understanding what I'm trying to do here with this service. And I really don't care anymore. I don't give a shit. Look, am I not being honest? Am I not being honest? Listen to me. Do I come across like I am in desperate need? I don't think so. Okay. I tell people straight out that I eat out all the time. I'm living a good life, except for the fact of what's happening with my wife, what's happening with her health. That's terrible with the stage 4 breast cancer that metastasized to her brain and to the spinal cord, where treatment really can't help her anymore. It's very sad. She's only 46. Okay. No, that my life right now is in the worst position ever. Okay, because of that. Okay. But you cannot take what I'm saying the wrong way. Look, you got two types of people in this world. You understand? There are people that like doing good gestures from their heart, and there are people who don't like doing it. But don't turn this into something ugly. Please stop turning it into something ugly. It's very simple. And I was telling the haters this. If you don't want to support my wife, don't do it. How is it that simple? Is it that simple? Don't do it. But why do you have to try to turn this into something ugly? Like, why do you have to, people lie about me? They call me a scammer. I've never committed a scam in my life. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I have a perfect record. People say to me, I'm bankrupt, I'm broke. This is not true. So it's like, why do people look, don't lie. You understand? Don't lie. That's it. You don't want, listen, everything is factual that I said. My wife does have stage 4 breast cancer. It did metastasize to the brain. It did metastasize to the spinal cord. There's no lies here. I am 100% honest. I am not saying that we need money desperate. I am not saying that, we need money for medical bills. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you want to do something kind from your heart, like a kind gesture, I will create a tribute video for you, or maybe you have a family member that's dealing with cancer. I would actually make a tribute video. That's really where I'm heading with this. If you want to know the truth, is I want to network with really other I think we could help each other. I think other families that are dealing with cancer, I think we could all work together. Because all of them that are dealing with cancer, you see it. They all have GoFundMe pages. And, I don't care what any of you say, they deserve all the support. And this is really the government's fault. In a way, I blame the government. If I was president of the United States of America, if I was Donald J. Trump, if I was President Trump, let me tell you something. If someone has terminal cancer, I would give them tremendous assistance. And I don't care, and I'm a Republican. Listen to me. I don't care what anybody says. A family that's dealing with that should not be dealing with anything else. No financial stresses, no anything. Okay. And the government should come through for these people, tax-paying Americans. You know that my wife got turned down for Social Security disability. It's crazy. My wife, who has terminal cancer, got turned down for Social Security Administration, Social Security disability. And the reason for that was because she stopped working at a certain point. She stopped working, I think it was like 2009. And when she found out she had stage 4 cancer, 2017, she applied. They said there was too much of a lapse of where she wasn't working. And this is a girl who paid taxes, worked for like 20 years, always paid into Social Security. And now she's facing the hardest time in her life, and Social Security tells her to go F herself. Okay. So I blame the government for a lot of things, especially people who are homeless. It's crazy. We're the richest country in the world. Nobody should be homeless. Mike Jones, I lost my wife in July to the same cause. Go to Houston. Get on the protocol of natural sub ginger. Well, yes, she's taking ginger. Mike, first of all, I'm very sorry for your loss, Mike. God bless your family. God bless your wife. I am very, very sorry for your loss. God bless you and your family. But yes, I do have my wife on ginger and turmeric and a lot of natural things, sour salt. What's up, Moon Monster? I don't know who's the real ones or who the fake ones are. Yeah, my beard is getting gray. I'm getting old, Moon Monster. Thank you. I'm a handsome guy, but I'm getting old, man. What are you gonna do? I'm 47 years old. Living in the Woods 868. I don't know, again, if this is the real one or the fake one, because normally this is one of the biggest haters in the world. And he's talking nice here. So probably is a fake account. Tommy's touching the house. Back to the Future. Apefather, you are a good husband to your wife. Ignore these haters. That sounds like the real Back to the Future. There's this, I don't know if you noticed this, Back to the Future. There's someone trying to imitate you now. But I instantly know it's not you, so don't worry about it, because you're a true gentleman, and obviously you care a lot about my family and Jennifer. So I instantly know that when I could tell the fake Back to the Future very quickly. So anyway, Living in the Woods 868. He says, I support Jennifer, but I don't have money. Okay, here is a way you could support my wife without spending one single dollar. You want to hear how you could do it? Okay, you go on YouTube and you search for Apefather Back into My Arms. I'm going to play a little bit for you right now. You search for, go on YouTube, you do a search, Apefather, APE, Father, Back into My Arms. Now, the thumbnail you're going to see is my two children when they were younger, Michael and Sophia. I've done a few versions of this song. The version I would actually want you to click on is the one that has the thumbnail of my two children. You'll see my daughter and my son. Okay? Again, go on YouTube, search for Apefather, Back into My Arms, and look for the thumbnail that has my two children. Click on it. I'm trying to make this song famous. Let me just tell you a little story about this song, and then I'll play it for you. I'm not, by the way, I'm not a good singer. Okay, I just want everybody to know I just sing from my heart. I truly am a piano player. I've been playing the piano since I'm 10 years old. I'm 47. I think I am an excellent, excellent piano player. Singing, we say in Italian, we say menza menza. But you know what it is? I write these songs. So because I write them, I have an attachment to it, so I sing it. Do I think there's another singer out there that would do a much better job than me? Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. And if I ever got the opportunity, if a singer ever said to me, "Hey, I like your song," like Paul Stanley, say from Kiss or something, I say, "Take it over, Paul Stanley. You sing Back Into My Arms." Funny, Ace Frehley actually had a song called Back Into My Arms. People don't know that, but anyway, this is an original song. I met my wife in 1999. This is when she was my girlfriend, and we were dating for like a year, and she really, really loved me right from the start. Wouldn't you love a face like this right from the start, right? She said to me, I want to get married. I want to start a family. This was after maybe like a year of dating. It totally freaked me out. I was young. I was like 21, 20 years old or something, 21 years old at the time. I wanted to be a rock star. I was like, look, I want to go on the road. I had my Billy Joel tribute band. So I broke up with her for a whole year. And I was on the road doing my thing, playing music. Um, I missed her every single day. I said I made a major mistake. I got to get her back into my arms. So I wrote this song. Now, this song was the reason she took me back, which ultimately led for us to get married, have two beautiful children, and we've been together for a very long time, married 19 years. We had a beautiful life. It's a shame she's dealing with stage 4 cancer right now. It's just terrible. But I was very blessed to have met her. I was blessed to have the most beautiful life that she gave to me. And I'm blessed to have a beautiful family with the greatest kids. It's sad what we're dealing with, but at the same time, I had a beautiful, beautiful life. So thank you, Back to the Future. I'm really not a singer. The haters try to affect me. The haters, they're like, oh, your singing sucks. I actually agree with them. I'm not a singer. But if they ever dare say anything about my piano playing, oh, that's a different argument. I think I am probably one of the greatest piano players out there. I've been playing for 37 years, so don't give me this shit that I'm not a good piano player. But singing, average. Very, very. Look, I could hold a tune. I could sing in key. But, I'm no Steve Perry from Journey. You understand? That's a real singer. I haven't seen Little play in a long time. I haven't seen him in a long time. Big Play, Little Play, he changed his name. But anyway, let's do Back Into My Arms. I'll give you a little version of it, and not the whole version, because I want you to look it up on YouTube. Remember, do a search for Apefather, Back Into My Arms, and you'll hear the full version. Click on the thumbnail with my two kids. You'll see my children, Michael and Sophia. Let's do it. Sounds a little bit like a Billy Joel song almost, doesn't it? So many nights I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Now I called you on the telephone, and you seem surprised to hear from me. All I wanted was to tell you how much I was sorry I hurt you. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back. Come back into my arms. Sometimes you don't know what you got till you lost it. I want you back, but I know I can't. Antonio Miranda, the hater, the biggest hater. He always supports me, this guy. Zillow says your mother's house is $600,000 in value. Oh my God. Antonio, you should know something about real estate. Oh, thank you, Angie. I'll continue in a second. Real estate is not about what Zillow says it's worth. Okay, real estate is what someone is willing to pay for it. I'll read the whole thing. Okay, Zillow says your mother's house is max 600 in value. 2 months ago, you said 600,000. Now you say 700,000. How did your house magically went up $100,000 in 60 days? Because I had someone willing to pay that much. All right, that's it. I turned that person down. A person wanted to pay $700,000 for my house, and I said no. I love it here. Okay, real estate is all about what someone is willing to pay for it. That's it. So because I had a buyer that was willing to spend that, that's how I come up with the figure. Okay, and just so that you know, it doesn't say 600,000 on Zillow. It says a range between 580 to like 640 or 650. Okay, so you're off in your assessment. Okay, it is definitely worth more than 600,000. 100%. 100%. No, it's not Fugazi. You're Fugazi. You're Fugazi. Listen to me. If you know anything about business, okay, I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. If you have any asset, it doesn't matter what it is, any asset, okay, but someone is willing to pay a certain price for it, that's what it's worth. It doesn't make a difference. Like, example, if I own a pizzeria, if I own an Italian restaurant, now let's just say on the books, whatever, I could justify selling the pizzeria for 250,000. Let's just say, if you look at like my, the revenue coming in, it justifies a price of 250,000. But there's a guy who says, I really like the location here. I really like the pizzeria. I'm going to pay you 400,000. You understand? So it's all about what someone is willing to pay for the asset. All right? That's it. Bottom line. WTF 198 is a loser. This guy is such a loser, man. He's like the biggest loser that ever lived, that guy. That guy. The guy has a YouTube channel, right? He posted one video where he had like spaghetti in Miami, this guy. And this guy tries to bully me. He tries to make it seem like I'm a loser. I literally must have over 5,000 videos, if not more, where I'm eating $300 to $400 dinners. I probably have I have right now currently over 37,000 videos. Over 37,000 videos. This guy posts, right? He had the high blood pressure. That's right. This guy posts one video where he had like spaghetti that looked like maybe it was like $10. And this guy tries to like insult me. And he's another psychopath. He did what Lou did. Again, I don't want to look. May Lou rest in peace. One time Lou did a very stupid thing. Okay. I'm sorry. I know everybody loves Lou. Okay, may rest in peace. I had to break Lou's balls about this. Do you remember that time when Lou posted a bank account that showed something like $3.5 million? Do you remember that? So Lou goes on his community page and he made a major mistake. Look, he was trying to pretend like it was a joke. No, it was no joke. He was trying to make people feel that he had $3.5 million at the bank. Okay. The mistake that Lou made, okay, the mistake that Lou made was that this was something that was on Google. And it had the actual bank's name. It had the account, everything. It had everything, the state, the bank, the account number, all of that. So what I basically did was I copied the same exact post that Lou did. I posted it on my community page and I said, hey, Lou, I said, does this look familiar? And then he got very insulted, Lou. Lou got very, very insulted. He was like, I just meant it as a joke, Apefather. Okay, it was a joke. Like, you got to take it so seriously. Like, remember, he got like all the like defensive. He was trying to trick people into thinking that he had $3.5 million. Guess who else did that? You know who else did that? WTF 198. Did the same exact thing. On his YouTube channel, he posts like, his portfolio. He posts that there's $1 million in his account. There's only one problem. There's no name, there's no address, there's no nothing. Once again, Photoshop or something that he copied off Google. I don't know why people feel they have to lie about this stuff. I don't know. Maybe it makes them feel like more of a man or something like that. But anyway, getting back. I have this psychopathic person, Lorenz Muller. She keeps typing messages. This is the Norman Bates that I was talking to you about regarding the the XRP to 20,000. Listen to me. Can we talk a little bit about XRP? All right. I want you to know I am pro XRP. I am pro Ripple, even though that moron Chris Larson gave 16 million to Kamala Harris and not to Trump, because it's all about President Trump. Because President Trump won, that's why cryptocurrencies and XRP is doing so well. But that Mamalou Chris Larson from XRP, the chairman of XRP, supported Kamala Harris. But anyway, let's put that aside. I believe that with President Trump, Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, directors of government efficiency, Doge, I think cryptocurrencies are going to do great, specifically in the Trump administration. I am 100% pro XRP. I am 100% pro Dogecoin and Bitcoin and Ethereum. I could go on and on, even the smaller ones, Pepe, all of them. So this is the thing. There's so many to name, you know all of them, okay? The bottom line is this. XRP is not going to $20,000 in my opinion. I'm sorry to break it. I know this is what Lou was telling all of you. I know Lou actually also said it was going to 180,000 at one point. He said he corrected himself. He goes 20,000 is too low of a number. I think it's going to 180,000. And the comparison that they're trying to make is XRP compared with Bitcoin. That's the comparison. Bitcoin and XRP, there's a world of difference. Okay, first of all, Bitcoin is the king. You understand? It's like Elvis Presley. Caught in a trance, I can't hold back because I love you too much, Bitcoin. Don't you know what? Bitcoin is the king. XRP is not the king. Bitcoin has got the name. Bitcoin has got a limited supply, only like 20 million. XRP circulating supply is 58 billion coins. It's not going to 20,000. Okay, look, let me just be clear. I'm not a financial planner. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. I don't give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but it is my opinion that the max you're going to see XRP is probably 10 to 20 bucks. Max. Maybe. And I'm talking if it's like a miracle. Like, all I need is a miracle, right? I'm just saying a miracle, you see this thing 50 to 100, and it would be years from now. Like, it might even be past the Trump administration. You're talking like a decade from now. And I'm saying maybe those levels. Most likely, I see it around 10 to 20. Someone's giving me, Antonio is it's always Antonio supporting me. I see this guy a lot, Daddy in a Caddy. He supports me. I look like Mr. Eggman. Listen, if you're going to give me a super chat, you could call me anything you want. Thank you, Daddy in a Caddy. You could, I made a video for you too. I don't know if you saw it, but I made a video thanking you. Where's Sonic? I'm Mr. Eggman, right? Yeah, where's Sonic? I got you. But thank you. Antonio, I actually even made a thank you video for you. I don't know if you saw that, but I did make a thank you video for you. So Antonio said, someone gave $5 million for my house, Richard and Apefather. Antonio, you can make all the jokes you want, but your house's value is determined on the customer. That's it. It's not determined on Zillow. Zillow doesn't make the determination of what your house is worth. Okay, Realtor.com does not make the determination of what your house is worth. It's all about what someone is willing to offer you. And that's the bottom line. XRP is going to 10,000. No shot. No shot. Again, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. So if you feel it's going to 10,000, God bless. Feel whatever you want to feel. Antonio, look, I don't want to argue about this. Listen to me. I don't want to argue. Here's the bottom line. Zanny, you're finally here. I don't want to argue about this. I know what my house is worth. I know that, look, easy, even if I did, look, I don't want to sell my house. I don't want to sell it. But if I did want to sell it, easy, 630 I get for the house. Minimum 630, 640. Okay. Look, I know for a fact, I'm seeing what houses are selling for that are comparable to my house. See, a house recently sold, I'll give you an example, that had the same square footage, same 2.5 baths, same 4 bedrooms. It recently sold for 620. This is in my neighborhood. I study this stuff. I look it up. My house has an in-ground swimming pool. That adds to the value for a person who wants an in-ground swimming pool. That's I gotta watch everything I say with Antonio. You have to have someone who actually wants the swimming pool. Like, in other words, it technically doesn't add to the value of the house if a person is not interested in the swimming pool. But if you, again, this is why I was trying to explain there, Antonio, if you get a person, like, again, who wants an in-ground swimming pool, they'll pay extra for the house. So for those reasons and those reasons only, I think I could get 640. Mortgage has nothing to do with the selling price of the house, Antonio. What does the mortgage have to do with anything? Antonio, you're talking crazy today. What's going on? You on medication? What does first of all, I don't have a 249,000. It's about 230. It's about $230,000. But what does that have to do with the selling price of a house? Oh my God. What's up, Zandy? Zandy, did you get my message that I received that dollar super chat, brother? I'm so sorry. I ended the live stream right when you did it. I ended the live stream and I didn't notice it. And then, I saw your email and I'm sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. But Zanny, I did make a thank you video for you. I know you said you didn't want no piano. That's what you said. You said you wanted no music. So I just did a plain old thank you video. So thank you. My wife thanks you. All right, good. God bless you. Zanny came through. Zanny Savage came through. God bless. Zanny hates it when I play music. But I'm sorry, Zanny. I can't change that about myself. I'm a piano player, brother. I can't. He hates it when he's like, don't do effing live streams and play music. I know. I like to talk to. What do you want to talk about, Zanny? I think that January 20th, inauguration day for President Trump, is going to do a lot of great things for stocks and crypto, including AMC. Including AMC. I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you right now, I believe that January 20th is going to be a big day because you have to understand, we have a whole new administration coming in now. You understand? There was a lot of corruption going on under the. I'm not. I can't say. I gotta watch everything I say. I'll say it's alleged. Okay, I'll say it's alleged. But let's just say there's a reason why Gary Gensler is stepping down. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Can we leave it at that? There's a reason why Donald Trump says the first thing he was going to do is fire Gary Gensler. There's a reason for that. Would you agree? Would you all agree? But I'll say it's alleged. Ryan Cohen versus Adam Enron. Ryan Cohen cares about his investors. He puts his own money into the play. Adam Enron, he sells his friggin' stock he gets from a compact package he doesn't even friggin' deserve. He doesn't even deserve it, the friggin' guy. This guy gets a comp package. I think it's like, was it 25 million a year? To do what? To continuously dilute the stock, to continuously take blood from retail while he's making 25 million. I mean, it's a disgrace. It's not all cash. Like he gets, it's a mixture of like all kinds of things, stock, salaries, incentives, all kinds of bullshit. He doesn't deserve 25 cents, that Mama Luke. We got a new president coming. God bless. And a great president, too. The best president. Number 45 and soon to be number 47. And like I said, I believe that once Trump comes in, I think that we're going to start seeing a lot. I think we're going to see the golden age of America. I think we're going to see the greatest economy, the greatest military. He's going to take care of our vets. He's going to try his very best to end, all these problems that we're having throughout the world in terms of, creating world peace, Russia, Ukraine, Israel. There's a lot of things going on. And I think President Trump is going to do a great job. I do believe that, look, I know Roaring Kitty, he keeps coming back to the scene, and he's been coming back again. And I think the message that he did has to do with President Trump. He did this like subliminal message where I think it has to do with Inauguration Day. That's just my opinion. Okay. Strongman Personal Finance had his opinion on it. His opinion made no sense at all. I don't know what he was talking about. He was talking about 69. I don't want to go there with that guy. Hey, Strongman Personal Finance takes his boyfriends with him to vacations now. He's recently divorced, but anyway, God bless him. The sausage trained, right? But anyway, I say it's all alleged. He's been making fun of President Trump a lot, Strongman Personal Finance. He better lay off Trump because I'm gonna have to get medieval on that mother effer. I've been watching some of his videos and he's been making fun of President Trump. I don't like it. Commander and Dale smoking you. But listen, Zanny, can we talk about the two of them? All right. Who do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about Commander 35 or Dale? Which one? Pick one. Pick who you want to talk about first. Hopefully he will serve the American people. No, 100% he will. Donald J. Trump, President Trump is for the people. Okay, Commander 35. Okay, for a guy that claims that he made millions of dollars, right? What did he make? 1.5 million on Redbox, 250,000 on GTII. Look, Zanny, I know you said he filmed a Ferrari. Anybody could do that. The question is, did he sit in the Ferrari? Did he drive? Where is the Ferrari now? Or the Lamborghini, whatever it was. All I ever see with Commander 35 is like he's in this like garage that looks like it's out of the movies Jeepers Creepers. You know, he has the bed. And this was after he claimed he made money. He had the room he was in. He had the garbage bag as the door. He had the garbage bag as the door. So I'm just saying that, look, Commander 35, bottom line, looks like a guy that it's either one or two things, okay? Or he didn't sit in it, right? It looks like he's either dead broke, dead poor, like to the point where, like I'm talking like really, really bad shape, or at the very, very like worst case scenario, it's something even more scarier. It's kind of like out of that movie, Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if you ever saw that before, you know, with Anthony Hopkins. You know, you remember like that guy? He broke into someone's house, killed the friggin' family, and then he just took over the house. I don't know, God forbid. Commander 35 looks like a psycho to me. Again, I'll say it's all alleged. I'm just making a joke. It's not true. It's a joke. But, you know, this is a guy who makes videos with duct tape. I mean, he makes videos. He makes videos with ski masks. He makes videos with BB guns. Like, why do you do things like that for? Like, why? Even on his own YouTube channel, it says, I'm not right in the head. So with all of that said, I think Commander 35 is dead broke. I think Commander 35 is a complete psychopathic lunatic, and I don't think he has 2 cents to rub together. With that said, move on to Dale. Okay, Dale. First of all, he admitted it himself, Dale. He admitted it himself. He lives with his father. Dale lives with his father. So he admitted it. It's not like I'm making this shit up. He said, I live with daddy. Okay. Dale is obviously unemployed. He doesn't work. Okay. He has a car that's probably worth $500. Like I said, 2 of my dinners is worth the same amount of money as the car that he drives. Okay. Dale is in no position to make fun of me, but yet he does it. I don't know why he does it. He's in no position to make fun of me. And I even told him, this is what I said. I told him, and he agreed with me. I said, Dale, I said, I went up with, look, like I got to get rid of these people here. Look, stop with the 9111 VCF stuff, please. Oh, man, these people are crazy, man. Look, I told Dale like this. Go out one single time and have a $300 dinner. One time, that's it. Not 2 times, not 3. Once, he can't do it. That's it. The only thing I've ever seen Dale eat is a fish sandwich from McDonald's. That's it. I never seen him eat anything else. Like, he didn't even get the meal. You know, one time he was at McDonald's. I shit you not. He got a fish sandwich with no drink and no fries. And I'm thinking to myself, that's kind of, don't you think that's kind of strange? Like that where's your drink? Where's your fries? Just got this. So in other words, it appears he could not afford to get a meal at McDonald's. No, I'm not doing that. Antonio, they're making fun of me. Antonio, don't you know what's happening, Antonio? Antonio, don't you know what's happening? I'm minding my own business. Antonio, I'm minding my own business. I am not bothering these people. They're making these videos on me. They're saying that my wife's cancer is fake. They're saying I'm going bankrupt. I'm poor. I'm a loser. Zanny, tell them. Zanny Savage, tell Antonio what these people are saying about me. Okay, they're wishing my wife death. Horrible shit, man. So what am I supposed to do, Antonio? I'm not supposed to defend myself. I'm supposed to take it. Is that what you're suggesting, Antonio? They drew first blood. I didn't say anything to these people. I didn't mention Commander 35. I didn't mention Dale. They started it. Okay, see, you and Zadie Savage just said it. He goes, yes, that's true. Apefather is just responding. Look, the bottom line is this. All right. I don't want to talk about my wealth or financial business. I already told all of you this. People force me to do this. They force me, Antonio, because they come out and even you said you're confused. You want to know what it is, Antonio? I'm telling you what the truth is, I'm being very honest with all of you. Have I one time came out and Zanny, admit the truth? Zanny, did I come out and say that I am in desperate need of money? Did I ever say this on any video? Did I ever say my wife has no health insurance? No. Did I ever say any of these things? Did I ever say to you, I need money desperately and I'm losing my house and my wife needs money for medical? No, I never said any of this. I never said the hostile takeover. He says, I just want to apologize for everything and admit that you were always telling the truth. Really, this has got to be a fake account. This can't be really Chad Clifford because that sounds like a very nice comment. And Chad is normally not nice to me. I can admit when I'm wrong. But what exactly are you apologizing for? That my wife's cancer was fake? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're apologizing for? I just want to understand. It's me, Richie. So Bob said, what exactly are you apologizing for? That you were saying that my wife's cancer was fake? Is that what you were apologizing for? I'm just trying to understand what you're apologizing for. You took it too far. Okay. Well, you're forgiven, Chad. God bless. Antonio, look, I don't want to get into the past. All right. I don't want to get into the past. Okay. But YouTubers attacked me a lot. And a lot of times I just responded. But let's just not talk about the past. Let's focus on the present. Of course, I never thought it was fake. Look, I understand. I'm not an idiot, by the way. I understand why some people would take what I'm doing and think it's stupid and disrespectful. The whole dollar video thing. I understand. Look, I'm not an idiot. All right, I get it. So you might say, why are you doing this for? Why? The truth is, and I don't think you're ever going to understand this. You're never going to understand it. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm Italian. It's just, I'm a very big person with respect. I'm like, you wonder what it is. Throughout my whole life, I've always been good to people. I'm telling you all the truth. I'm telling you all the truth. Like, I could give you story after story, what I've done for family members. Like, there's this one family member, I'm not going to mention who he is. He's probably watching this live stream, but I'm so disgusted with him. I'm disgusted with this one family member. Let's just say that throughout his whole life, I took him out to $300 dinners. It was his 21st birthday. You want to hear? Okay. We go to the Bagada. I got him a beautiful room in Atlantic City. I got like a beautiful suite. Okay. He was with his brother. He was with a couple of his friends. None of them had any money. I shit you not. I think all of them, like if there was like five guys there, they were young, but still, I think between all five guys, they had maybe $30. Like one guy had $5 in his pocket. Another guy had $10. Another guy had $20, whatever it was. Okay. Long story short, I was winning that night. Okay. I won $10,000 that night. Man, I took them all out to the old Homestead Steakhouse. It was like an $800 dinner. I got top everything, steaks, asparagus, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. I got beautiful bottles of wine. They said to me, they're like, cousin, I've never eaten this good. I've never eaten this good in my whole life. I say, God bless, right? Oh, here goes Antonio again. So I never use alt accounts. I swear on God. And I don't like swearing on God. I don't use, my wife is definitely not Angie. Okay, we do not use alt accounts. We do not use alt accounts on God. Okay. I'm trying to read here. Chad Clifford, that brought me a tremendous amount of peace. You're helping Vera through her transition. I, isn't Vera a man? Anyway, I don't know. I recently been speaking to a group. This does not sound like Chad Clifford to me. This definitely sounds like a fake person to me. I've been recently been speaking to a group of Jehovah Witnesses, and they made me realize that through Jehovah, all my wrongdoings can be forgiven. Well, maybe you're going to a religious, awakening, and that's good. God bless you for that. I hope it's true. I hope what you're saying is true, because we all need, at some point in life, to accept God into our hearts and put aside all of our differences. We all need to do that. So if you're being honest and being truthful, I'm very proud of you. God bless. God bless you. Make a video for Dale and Commander. I mean, look, I'm trying to stop the hate. I might do it if they continue, but we'll see. I'm really trying to stop the hate. I'm really, I like you said, Zanny, it's more like responding. Like they break my chops, I come back. Anyway, like I said, it's not going to be the longest live stream here because I got to take the kids out to eat. So anyway, getting back. So I took my cousin out where they took advantage of me. You want to hear what these mother effers did? They ran up like thousands and thousands of dollars. Like it was like $2,000 or something. They ran up all these bar bills where they were drinking alcohol in the room, and they went out, there was like the beach area where, you could order drinks, and they were running up all this shit because they knew I won. They knew I won $10,000. So you know what I did like an idiot? I paid for everything. I paid for their bar bill. I took care of them. I took them out for an $800, $900 dinner. Let's just say that these people are not even wishing my wife well. Okay, that's all I'm going to say to you. Let's say that these same family members are not even sending a text message, not even sending a get well card, nothing, zero. Okay, so getting back, I have done a lot of good for people in my life. So I'm hurting right now. My family is hurting. Again, I'm not saying we're hurting financially. I got to watch everything I say with you people. I'm not saying we're hurting financially, but we're hurting. And it just makes me feel good that a person would like to do something nice for my family. Is that so wrong? Like it makes me feel good in my heart. And again, it's not about money. That's why I went from, like whatever a person wanted to give to like $1. You know why I went to it? Because it's the principle. It's not the money. It's the principle. It's like someone like cares, It's someone actually cares that my family is going through a tough time right now. Someone actually cares that my wife has stage 4 terminal cancer. Someone actually cares. And they say, you know what? Here's a lousy $1. It's like you go into the church, it's not that the church needs the money. It's like a sign of respect. You put the money in the concession, or you light a candle and you put $1. It's a sign of respect. And all of these haters are trying to turn it into something so ugly. They're trying to turn it into something so ugly. Like I am the worst husband in the world. I am the worst father in the world. I'm broke. I'm bankrupt. I'm a bum. I'm a piece of garbage. It's terrible, man. Antonio, I've answered you 100 times. Can I challenge you? A simple good spirit challenge. Go for it. Look, that's just how I was raised and born. Like, excuse me, I was born and raised. I was born and raised with respect. All right. And when a person has a terminal sickness, you're supposed to show a little caring. Now, it doesn't have to be money. That's another thing. I hate going over this shit. We've actually had people who sent my wife flowers. I actually had, she can't take the smell of the flowers. For some reason, it makes her very sick. I actually had somebody who sent Russell Stover, chocolates. She can't eat chocolate. She's having trouble chewing, first of all. She can't chew. She has to eat very soft foods. Like she eats like mashed potatoes. She eats like yogurt. She can't chew that chocolate, especially that hard chocolate. Forget about it. She can't do it. I wanted to be eating the Russell Stover. So I'm just trying to make it easy for people. Like, you know what I'm trying to do? Rather than a person like trying to like, rack their brain. They're like, look, I'd like to do something nice for Jennifer, but I don't know what to get her. What, you know what I mean? So I just make it simple. I say, you know what? A gift of $1. Okay. And it could go a long way. I mean, you know, don't kid yourself. And if enough people did that, you know what I mean? It could help her. You know what I mean? In a lot of ways. It's whatever she wants. That's it. It's just doing a respectful thing. That's it. You understand? I can't stand it when people are trying to make it like I'm a bad husband and I'm a bad father. They're like, why don't you take care of your wife? All I do is take care of my wife. All I do is take care of my wife. That's all I do. I love her. Stop trying to turn this into an ugly thing. Okay? 2 full weeks without talking about Lou. I don't know if I could promise that, Antonio. That's a tough challenge. I'm gonna have to pass on that one, brother. I do not make Jen take out the trash. I take out the garbage. I do not. I do all the work now. I know you don't believe it, but it's the truth. I clean up. I take out the trash. I take the dogs out. I take the kids out. I take the kids to school. I'm doing everything. My wife is resting. She actually was telling me today, she's like, I'm not used to it. I'm not used to all this resting. She goes, it's a God bless you, for helping me. But anyway, I got to get going. I got to take the kids out, to get some food. But if anybody, again, that is the $. You see the Angie comment. It's the Richard Lavoie. That is my Cash App. Anybody wants to do a kind gesture from the heart in dedication to my wife, as a simple thing as $1. $1 gift. Again, I want to be clear. I am not a charity. I am not a 501c. This would be considered like a tip for entertainment purposes only. I would create a video for you. That's it, a tribute. Now, it doesn't have to be a video for you. If you have a family member that's dealing with cancer, okay, I would make a tribute video for your family member who has cancer. And, that's it. I would play a beautiful song for them. I would talk about if you want me to talk about their story, it's up to you. I could talk about their story. So it's kind of like we all support each other, like we are the world, We are the world. We are the children. We all should support each other. Wouldn't it be such a beautiful world if everybody helped each other during tough times? I think it would be such a beautiful world, man. But it's unfortunately not the case. It's unfortunately not the case. But I'm going to try to do that. That's one of my missions now. You know what my wife's condition has been doing to me? It's making me realize that we should all work together. The whole world should work together, especially with cancer. Like everyone who has cancer should kind of be working together. We should form this gigantic network where we're all out there helping each other. That's another mission of what I'm trying to do with this service, is to really try to build a gigantic network of all families with cancer helping each other. Think about it. Why should they only be limited to their friends and family, right? Imagine we could open them up to a whole world, a whole network of millions of people that could support them. And then dollars add up. People don't realize dollars add up if enough people have the good heart. Thank you, Joe Dirt. Here is a good suggestion. Don't make 5 videos a day. I'm not gonna listen to you, Antonio, because listen to me. I don't can I'll say good night to Jen. Have a great night. Back to the Future. I will. God bless you. Back to the Future. I love you, brother. Have a great night. Antonio, I gotta tell you the truth. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. You understand me? It means nothing to me. None of you people, let's face the facts, you don't put food on my table. You don't really do anything for me. I mean, you don't, with the exception of maybe Antonio on Back to the Future. Then listen, most of you people, you know what you do on a daily basis? You hate me on a daily basis. You tell me how horrible I am. You tell me how fat I am, or how ugly or how I can't sing, or how my wife's cancer is fake, or how I'm the world's worst husband, worst father. So what makes you think that I care about what you people think of me. Do you really think I lose any sleep at all? No. So I'm going to do what's best for me, and I'm going to do what's best for my family. And that is making a tremendous amount of videos where I will continue to write songs for my wife. Now, this is the way I see it. Okay. If someone wants to do a kind gesture, they're going to do it. And if someone doesn't want to do a kind gesture, they're not going to do it. But see, to me, I see no harm in mentioning it every time I make a video. Because let me tell you my logic. Can I tell you the way I think about it? Okay. So let's say I write a song for my wife. Just hear me out. Let's say I write a song for my wife. Okay. The way I see it is simply me mentioning that I have a service that I can help other families, maybe dealing with cancer, and promote, their GoFundMe pages or whatever the case may be. The way I look at it is they're either going to say yes or no. Okay, in both cases, they're going to listen to my music. So in both cases, whoever views the video is going to listen to the music. In some cases, there will be people who says, you know something, I think I want to give this guy a gift of $1. My cousin is dealing with cancer. He's going to make a tribute video for my cousin. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I love it. He's going to tell my brother's story, whatever. He's going to play a beautiful piano piece. So I'm not going to stop doing it, Antonio. And if you don't like it, Antonio, it doesn't matter to me. You don't have to like it. Oh, this psychopathic here. I'll finish my college degree at some point. Right now, my wife is my priority. This is definitely not Chad Clifford. There is no question. Now I know for a fact that this is going too far with the niceness now. This is not Chad Clifford. Richie, whatever you're doing business wise, count me in. You're one of the most savvy business minds going. You just had to struggle getting people to think along your lines. This definitely is not Chad Clifford. If this is really Chad Clifford, I might faint on the floor. Sorry, brother, but times change. There's no way. There's no way. Chad, I wish you would actually make a video and say some of these things on a video so I could actually see your face. Could you do that? Could you actually make a video and just, like all this stuff that you're saying? I would love to. There's no way this is Chad Clifford. People change, but they don't change that much. Look, we talked about this already. I spent a lot of time with my wife. I spent a tremendous amount of time with my children. And I don't want to, you can feel whatever you want to feel. But while my wife is sleeping, which she sleeps a lot now, okay, I go on YouTube. And if you don't like that, once again, I don't care if you don't like it. I'm not here to this is not a popularity contest. I'm not here to win your love. Okay, I'm here to do what I feel is best. And what I feel is best is continuing to write music for my wife, continuing to ask people if they would like to join me in a mission, okay, a mission of helping the whole world with cancer. That's what I would like to do. Okay, but again, you'll hear about it more on my videos. I'm going to be making a lot of videos on this. And you could all hate me. It doesn't matter. But you want to know what the end result is? I have never done anything bad in my life. Okay? I never been arrested. I don't have a criminal record. I'm a good person. I mean, you all hate me for all the wrong reasons. I'm a good father. I'm a good husband. I'm a good son. What did I ever do? I never did anything illegal in my life. I never did anything bad. I'm a good person. I'm a good-hearted person. Antonio, again, I just explained to you, okay, are you listening, Antonio? Are you listening to me? Or are you not paying attention to me? I just explained to you my logic. Okay, listen. Look, Antonio, I'm going to try to make you understand the logic here. Watch, pay attention. Are you paying attention? Let's say I write a song for my wife. Let's say here's a song I write. Let's just say, ready? Watch. Let's say I make a video. someone who clicked on that video already listened to the music. You see what I'm trying to say? So now if I mention my service to them, it's either going to be yay or nay, right? Antonio, do you see the logic? It's either going to be yay or nay. So someone might say, after they hear the music, they're like, you know something? I really like the service that this guy is talking about. I got a cousin who's got cancer. And if I give a dollar for a tip, to help his wife that has stage 4 breast cancer, he's going to help my cousin who has cancer. He's going to make a beautiful tribute video for my cousin. Okay. So do you see what I'm trying to say? It's not desperation. It's just why not mention it? Because I already uploaded the video anyway. So it's either going to be yes or no. So it might be no, Antonio. You follow me? It might be they just listen to the music and that's the end of it. But the way that you're making, see, you're turning it, you see what you're doing, Antonio? You're turning something that's good into something that's ugly. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it, brother. You're turning something that's good into something that's ugly. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. All right. So I'm not going to listen to you, Antonio. Because I want to reach a large amount of people, Antonio. The simple answer to your question is I want to reach a large amount of people. Okay? So if I only did one video, I'm not going to reach a large amount of people. Okay? I 5 videos. I want to do 5 million videos a day if I could. I wish I had the time. 5 videos. I would love to do 5 million videos a day. Okay? I want to reach a large amount of people, Antonio. All right? So, Antonio, I see no harm in just, look, I'll tell you a funny story. There was a buddy of mine when he was younger, okay? He's married now. He's a good friend of mine from Brooklyn. But he was having trouble picking up girls. He was having a lot of trouble. So I asked him a simple question. I said, how many girls do you ask out, like on a weekly basis, right? There's 7 days of the week. I go, how many girls do you approach and ask them on a date? He says 0. I said, well, there's the answer, right? Obviously, if you're not asking any girls out, then the chances of you getting a girl that's going to want to go out with you is 0, right? So he's like, okay. So he started talking to one girl. He started talking to 2 girls. Like that's Antonio's logic. You see, only talk to one girl. I changed his whole attitude. I said, talk to 100 girls a day. I took him to the Staten Island Mall. I said, every girl you see, I said, go up to her and just say the same friggin' line. Just be like, excuse me, I know you don't know me. I think you're very beautiful. And maybe it's possible we could get to know each other. Maybe we could go get a cup of coffee or something. I said, say that to 100 girls. And he listened to me. And it worked. It worked because it's the law of numbers. The more and more girls he approached, the better his chances are of getting someone that's interested. It's the same concept with me, Antonio. The more videos I do, the more opportunities that I'm going to reach someone who's interested. If I listen to you and I only do one video, then I'm limited to that one video. Do you understand? Do you capiche? Okay, let me get rid of this person. I've never committed a scam. You know the scam was when you were born. Okay, who is this? Charlie Pacelli. When you were born, that was a scam. Okay, goodbye. Let me get rid of this person. I can't stand it when people say things about me that's not true. How come they're still there? Oh, I hope I didn't. Who did I just do? I did Moon Monster. Let me see if I can get them back. I don't think I could get them back. Hold on here. I don't know. I can't get this person back. I'm sorry, Moon Monster. Trying to get Moon Monster back here. Oh, Commander 35 is back. See, Commander 35 is another one who's trying to make everything ugly. He's trying to make something good into something ugly. Okay? And you know what's crazy is that, you know what? It's just such a disgusting thing that you do. It's such a disgusting thing that you do. It really is. It's a disgusting thing that you do. Okay? You're trying to take a beautiful thing and turn it ugly. But I'm not going to let you do it. I'm not going to let you do it, okay? I love my wife. I support my wife. You know I do, in every way, shape, or form. I have given my wife a wonderful, wonderful life. I have always been there by her side. I have always took care of her. I have always supported her. And merely because I want to write music and I have a service where I'm offering other people a video, like I said, it could be for, here's the thing, I was trying to explain this before Commander 35. It could be another family that's dealing with cancer. Let's say there's a family out there right now, maybe not you, okay, but let's say there's a family out there and their loved one is dealing with cancer. We could work together. We could network. You understand? We could network together. So there is a lot of good to these services, and you're gonna turn it ugly, and I don't care what you think. There is no sham. Commander 35, where's the sham? Tell me. Where's the sham? Where's the sham? Tell me. Come on, talk to me. Commander 35 would like this. Look, sword healer. Here is this thing here. Luke, I am your father, Luke. What's the sham? Tell me. What's the sham? Explain it to me. Tell me. Hey, Janet, how you doing? Janet is a beautiful person. There's nothing but sincerity here. My wife has stage 4 breast cancer, metastasized, God bless her, to her brain. And I'm writing her music. I love her. That's all it is. There's nothing bad about this. If someone wants to see Janet, she was one of the people that did a beautiful gesture from her heart. That's it. It's called giving someone an option. All right, break it down. There's nothing bad about it. There's nothing bad about it. I'm not a great singer, but this is a song I wrote for my wife, Jennifer. I really consider myself to be a piano player. I'm a piano player. I'm a songwriter. Not a singer, but I write these songs, so I have an attachment to them, so I sing them. This is a song I wrote for my wife. It's called Jennifer. I remember when I first looked in your eyes. It was destiny. We were both surprised. From this moment on, there was something very strong that we felt inside. Now my Jennifer has stars in her eyes when she looks at me. When we first kissed, I knew there was something about you that was meant for me, and I knew I love Jennifer. Oh, Janet. God bless you, Janet Boyd. Thank you. Isn't she such a wonderful person? She contributed again. You are a wonderful, wonderful human being, Janet. Thank you. My wife thanks you. My family thanks you. God bless you, Janet Boyd. I hate this hater, this guy, Cleet Torres. I hate this moron. Let me get rid of this idiot. I hate that guy. All he does is talk negative things about my wife. But you're a beautiful person, Janet. God bless you. Your dog is howling. Oh, man. She's a beautiful person, Janet. As I was saying, I have this song, Back Into My Arms. If you get an opportunity, if you could search for it on YouTube, Apefather, Apefather, Back Into My Arms. And if you could click on the video that has the thumbnail of my 2 children, that's the version that I would like you to listen to. I did that in a professional studio. Really trying to get this song viral. I wrote this when I was younger. Me and my wife were first dating. I was an idiot. We were dating for a year, and I wasn't ready at that time for a big commitment. And I broke up with a bad mistake. I wanted to go on the road. I wanted to be like Billy Joel, I had my Billy Joel tribute band. Anyway, I realized I made a major mistake. This was a long time ago. I was young. This was back in like 1999. And I wrote a song called Back Into My Arms to get her back, to win her back. And thank God it worked. She took me back. We got married. We had 2 children. We had a beautiful family. So this song saved my life. And like I said, if anybody has the opportunity to get a chance to search it for a YouTube, search for it. Apefather, back into my arms, and you'll see the thumbnail of my 2 children. Click on it, listen to it. I'd really appreciate it. God bless you, and God bless your family too. You're a wonderful person, Janet Boyd, and so are you, Back to the Future. So once again, here's a little taste of Back into My Arms if you haven't heard it yet. So many nights I wish that you were here, girl. You're living your life since I let you get away. Now I called you on the telephone and you seemed surprised to hear from me. All I wanted was to tell you how much I was sorry I hurt you. Now I want you back into my arms. I can change all my mistakes. If you just take one more chance, I promise you there's no more heartaches. I want you back. Come back into my arms. Like I said, to hear the full version of it, do a search on YouTube for Apefather, Back into My Arms, and you'll see the thumbnail of my 2 children, Michael and Sophia. Salud, Gintani, believe, exile, achieve. You have a great idea. How about you teach piano? Yeah, I tried that once before. It's not a bad idea. I still do it from time to time. I still teach people piano. All right, let's get rid of this Al Travolta person. Stupid haters. Yeah, I'll give you another love song I wrote for my wife. This is one of her favorites. It's called Don't Let Go. This is all original music I wrote. Time stands still when we're together. No one else, now and forever. Dreams finally come alive, and nothing in my life is deprived. And before we say goodnight, can we hold each other tight? Oh baby, don't let go. When I look into those brown eyes, they shine so bright, I get mesmerized. Tonight, the vision of me and you will become clear as the sky is blue. And before we say goodnight, can we hold each other tight? Oh baby, don't let go. Don't you let go. Little piano solo. And before we say goodnight, can we hold each other tight? Oh baby, don't let go. Now we are one, together we have become closer than two can ever be. so much happiness to me. That's an original Don't Let Go. Thank you, Janet Boy. You're beautiful. The boss lady, bless you. I hope the wife is doing well. Well, God bless you. I appreciate your prayers. It's a tough thing, this stage 4 breast cancer. You know, it's tough. But she's a fighter, my wife. God bless her. She fights. She's a fighter. She's very strong. But thank you, everybody. I love all of you. I'm going to run right now because I'm going to take the kids out to get some food. Anything I said financial-wise about stocks or crypto, you all realize I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. It's just my opinion for entertainment purposes only. But everything I said about my wife is 100% completely true. And remember, you know, if anybody would like to do a contribution, yes, you could do it on Super Chat, but you could also do it through my Cash App, which would benefit my wife. It could be as low as $1. That's my Cash App right there, the $ Richard Lavoie. Thank you again, Janet Boyd. Janet Boyd is a beautiful angel from heaven. God bless you. Your Super Chats are fine too. It is to benefit my wife again. I love her. I'm not a charity, though. I just want everyone to understand this is not, you know, a 501c. I am not a charity. It is just considered a gift. If anybody would want to do it, that's my Cash App, or as Janet was doing through Super Chats, it's greatly appreciated. Janet, I think I'm going to do another video for you if you wouldn't mind. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to just do a little quick thank you video for you because you're a beautiful person, and I really, really appreciate it. So God bless you. So if you get a chance to look at my short videos, I'll do a nice little song for you. Thank you, Janet. Have a wonderful night. Good night. God bless you again. God bless everyone. The boss lady. Back to the Future. I love all of you. Have a wonderful night. Good night. I will be back soon. Thank you. Good night, Back to the Future. Good night, Janet.